What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and another update day video. Today we have the brand new monthly awards program that came out today, and also a headliners pack. So if you guys enjoy being informed on everything that comes into the game, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're on the grind for 225. It'd be really cool to get there by the end of the week or so. That'd be really epic. So let's get into the content. We'll start with the headliner first. This will be a quick little summary of it. It is a 96 Cole Hamels. Looks very similar to the 96 overall he had last year, if not identical. I don't have that card in front of me, but the pitch selection is definitely the same because that was a card I used a lot last year. I think he's going to be pretty good, kind of like a left-handed Trevor Hoffman kind of thing as a starting pitcher. So you can't really fault him for that. The per-nines are pretty good. Not going to be a flamethrower, obviously, but the circle change is pretty nasty. The cutter moves a significant amount, and the two-seamer to play off of it. So overall, just because of how it played last year, I think Cole Hamels is going to be pretty decent. And we'll go look at the monthly awards. This one is May, of course, and there's all kinds of rewards. We'll work up from 0 to the max amount of stars, but they're all available now. The first one you get at 25 stars is 86 overall Brandon Crawford, and he looks interesting, but he's not going to be a very usable shortstop in my opinion. He's got good contact, he's got okay power, but not great. The vision's a little lower than I'd want it to be for a contact-based shortstop at only 73. Would have loved to have seen the vision up in the 80s or 90s to make the card a little more usable. But he's going to have an elite glove at shortstop, obviously a really good arm. Not very fast though, so I think that also holds his card back. He's decent if you're going no money spent and you don't have a shortstop already. Crawford, certainly you could use him. I just don't think he's the best shortstop available right now. The next one here, I can already tell you, this card is going to get lit up. Just a splitter, a four-seam, and a two-seam fastball. He doesn't have the amount of velocity to really be usable with just that pitch selection. The per nine's obviously pretty good there. The control hurts this card. The walks per nine obviously hurts this card. The hits and Ks per nine are very good though. And the splitter should break a lot. It's just he needs a slider or a slurve or something that moves left to right rather than up and down for him to be usable, in my opinion. I feel like that card is going to get lit up online. The next card here at 75 points, I guess it's not stars, but it's 88 Derek Dietrich. He returns from 2019, obviously with the great eye black mustache and eye black just all over his face there. Really elite card art. He's gonna kill righties like he always does. Lefty bat, second baseman, hits righties really well. Kind of a glitchy swing, evidently. 87, 77 contact, 120 power versus righties though. That's really what you get this card for. And then 62 power versus lefties is okay, but not great. 60 vision again. I like 60 vision on this card more than I like it on Crawford because he's more power based. At least versus righties, he's more power-based than Brandon Crawford. So the lower vision, to me, it kind of makes sense. But if you're going to have a contact guy, it just doesn't make sense to have a low vision on that card. Even if that's accurate to real life, I just don't think it makes the Crawford card very usable. But Dietrich, with lower vision, I think is very usable because of the higher power numbers. So there you go. Obviously, not a great fielder there at 66 fielding. 73 arm is okay, but not great. I would hide him at second base and or first base. I think he profiles really well as a first baseman, but second base, I just don't like. He'd work. I think I like him more as a first baseman. I would never stick him in the outfield because of the low speed and low arm, and I would never stick him at third base because of that lower arm and lower fielding ability. So Dietrich, solid card, going to rake. A lot of people are going to love that card. Now at 90 points here, we get 90 Alex Wood. And this card, to me, is going to be potentially amazing. He's got that weird arm slot delivery thing happening. Based off the 2017 card. And as I recall, I think that card was really good in MLB 17. Decent per nines. Nothing on the per nines on this front page really blows you away. Obviously, he doesn't hit either. But the thing he's got going for him here, and he looks like not a great pitcher card, but I'm going to make a case for him. He's got the weird sidearm delivery thing, and he's got the sinker, which is the most overpowered pitch in the game. So I think if you couple those two, I don't think he's an ace, but I think potentially is like a third or fourth starter for you if your pitching is kind of in a weird spot where you don't have a lot of good pitchers, good starting pitchers. I think he makes an interesting 3 or 4 starter. He's got, to me, I would have liked to have seen a slider rather than a knuckle curve. I know he probably doesn't throw a slider in real life, but I feel like that would have been a more effective pitch for him. The two-seam fastball, obviously, just a little bit different than the sinker. I don't know. I think Alex Wood could be potentially sneaky good. He could be sneaky good. And, of course, at 95, you get a yellow Lightning bat skin. Pretty amazing. And then at 100 points, I guess, you get the Lightning card Carlos Correa. That's what they've kind of been calling him the last few years. So the Lightning Carlos Correa, he looks sick. The card art looks amazing. This is from 2017. Gee, I wonder what happened in 2017 that could have given him an advantage there in the month of May. Honestly, I have no idea. I can't think of any kind of scandal or anything that happened in 2017 for the Astros to be good. But here's the card. 101, 96 contact, 99, 84 power, 77 vision. Again, the vision for this card, I don't mind it. Shortstop, obviously, he's a very balanced hitter, I will say. He has more contact technically than power, but like it's close. I think he's a very balanced card. The fielding is at 80. I don't know how that compares to his face of the franchise card. I think it's lower than his face of the franchise card, but he does have a cannon. He's got 97 arm. Correa's a guy I wouldn't even mind putting at third base because of the higher arm. I think he's good enough arm strength wise that even if he just knocks the ball down and then fires it over to first, I think you could hide him at third base if you wanted to. I think the fielding and arm is a little too good to put him at second base, but if you really wanted to, I guess you could put him at second base. And 65 speed obviously is pretty good, but not incredible. So there's that card. Let's go look at the prestiged version. Obviously there's moments and stuff for all of these. We'll go look at the prestige. Now this only gets you to a 96, and you have Red Lightning bat skin also still available potentially. It's just a boosted version of the card. Obviously everything goes up by a little bit, and it only brings them up to a 96 rather than a 97. So still not really a 99 in the game at this point outside of the XP Reward Path cards. But Correa looks pretty good, honestly. 104, 99 contact, 102, 87 power, 80 vision, 99 discipline, 99 clutch, 99 arm strength on the prestige version of the card, and then 83 fielding. This card looks amazing. If you can hit with Correa, this is probably a must-have card. And that's going to do it. I think that's everything. Obviously, there's moments, and we can go take a look at that. But for the most part, that's going to do it for the video, guys. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And obviously, there's different moments for each of these. They get you stubs and XP. You can do the Crawford moments. Most of these are on veteran. I will say they don't look too hard, but every time I say that, it turns out they're the most difficult thing in the world, so I'm actually not going to say that. The Neris one is just pitching. Dietrich, they're all on All-Star, or they're all on Veteran. There's one on All-Star, one on Rookie. So I guess they're not all on All-Star. I don't know. I just had a stroke, so you'll have to excuse me. That's going to do it for the video, guys. Hit the like and subscribe button if you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in the next one.